EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Bioware Classic. Getting set for all the action on what my idol Vin Scully would have said was a beautiful afternoon here in the Sunshine State. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Getting ready at Wetlands Golf and Country Club. An interesting layout, Frank. The players are ready to go, and what are you thinking about as you get set to tee off?
Well, you're thinking about you're going to play a long golf course, sort of mid-7,000 yard range, but this is a golf course that you actually do get to hit your driver more often than not. So it's a good driving golf course. Green's relatively flat as well, but be careful if you're a little weak of heart. Look left or right, you might see the odd gator or two. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. He just missed the bunker. Now this for birdie, came away with par in the previous round. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better. Even par, currently.
Good work right there. He'll settle for par. And now over to the fifth. Not a whole lot of movement so far here in the third round early portion. Still a lot of golf to be played, but he's going to need to pick up the pace if he hopes to get in contention late.
Rich, there's rough and rough. That ball is needle nose down.
Can't even see it from here. Second shot coming out of the rough here. So from the rough back to the fairway, that's the right way to go.
Yeah, didn't take the bait, and at least now he's only going to play the price of a poor tee shot. Still got a good chance, though, getting away with par.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. Oh, this is right at it.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
He has this for a birdie. In complete command of his game. 9 under for the tournament with that birdie. So, coming off a birdie on the last hole.
There's something about a well-hit shot.
Good contact, good result. Frankie's cranking it and banking it. Giant drives, a boatload of birdies. What a round.
Yeah, these are the days you just dream for. We know golf's not that easy, but on a day like today, savor it and just keep going. Keep doing it.
should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. His putt for birdie. Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. Here at the par 5 7th at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club, 592 yards. Can't ask for much more here at the 7th. He has hit a good one.
Well, it's going to take a good one here considering what they've already gone through, Rich. Right now, that green is going to look very small, so it's going to take a good shot here to give himself an opportunity.
Some really poor play to this point. Third shot, looking for a good one. And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. And that wraps up the 3rd round. Just one more to go before we crown our champion.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm looking at my crystal ball, Rich, but that champion that we see tomorrow might be the one just sitting at the leaderboard on top of it right now.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Bioware Classic. It is just an ideal day for golf. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We're getting set for all the action this afternoon at Wetlands Golf and Country Club in Florida. And this is certainly a challenge, Frank.
It is. We really should rename it Drylands because that's the way you want to play this golf course. If you're not dry, then you are going to be wet. That swampland is just all the way around this golf course. In between it, though, is fairway. So fairway, the goal all day today.
And as always, with the state of Florida, you have to factor in the changing winds. Final par 5 on the backside here at the Wetlands, 590 yards.
Well, when he goes after it like he is here, he smokes it. Smoked that one.
Second shot coming up here at the par 5. Tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from that.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Frankie's going for 2 birdies in a row.
If he can knock this one in, then that's certainly going to help the confidence.
Can't wait to write those on the card. One below par. Chalk it up. It's a birdie. Moving to the 16th hole here at the Wetlands, 455-yard par 4, and you can see, Frank, that green is heavily guarded.
And consequently, you're really going to have to judge that second shot. Know your yardage, and also a good strikes required to safely keep the ball on the putting surface.
Frank, that golf ball's sitting up like a red velvet cake in a bakery. It looks pretty, doesn't it?
Time to take a bite of it. Savor it. Hit the next one close.
Second shot. Good look at the green. That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. And he's made it onto the green. And getting ready for the putt. Well, considering the lead that he has on the rest of the field, a par is all you need. 17th at the Wetlands, par 3, 238 yards. Frank, how would you describe this hole?
Well, it's a hole really that shapes up well for a nice little high draw. See the angle of the green pointing slightly to the right. A nice little draw into this par 3. And that'll find a nice avenue. Maybe a kick forward, 15, 20 feet left for birdie. And if you birdied 16, chance to birdie 17 as well. Second shot.
What a shot right there. Beautifully done. Par 3 17th, Frank, it's 238 yards.
There's still a chance for birdie here, though. Green shapes a little bit to the player's right, so a nice high draw coming in here. Even finding the middle of the putting surface to give you a chance to putt to really any position on this green.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. That is classy.
I had a chance of going in.
Putting on a show, this tournament moves to 15 under par. What a great tournament finish. This one is in the books, and look who finished on top of the leaderboard.
Rich, this has to go down as a classic. Our champion was simply on fire. And I'm looking forward now to see how next week pans out.